Hey, how's it going? My name's Life, and I am going to be showing you all the issues that we have right now in the game with Black Panther. So we're in the training grounds right now, and I want to show you all just a little bit about how his kit works. I'll be doing like a full official guide on him, but this is just essentially the core principle behind his kit. If you're familiar with Overwatch, Black Panther is kind of like the Genji of this game. He's really cool, my favorite character, and not for the obvious reasons that I'm sure some people will think, but essentially what happens is a lot of his kit will apply a mark to the enemies. So I put this mark right here, right? And then if I do a dash, it cleanses the mark. And if you look at his health, he gets some bonus health. I'll show you all again really quick. Spear, he has 300 health, and then he gets to 350, right? That's very helpful because let's just say, for example, this line right here, this line and everything back here is my team. So 6v6, right? This is a line. So therefore, if I dash into enemy lines, right, I'm stuck back here at first at least. So that's why that extra health at the bottom is helpful. However, that health comes from dashing through one of those marks. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Dash, we have some health. We're back here. Now, next question, how do I get out? Because I'm kind of stuck, right? Well, fortunately, the way his kit works is once you absorb that mark and you get some health, you also reset your dash. And if you look at the bottom of the screen where it says left shift, that's the dash. I'm gonna try it on here. Look at that bottom right of the screen. I'm sorry, bottom right of the screen, left shift. Bam, I have it back. Now watch what happens when I just dash through them and there's no mark on them. 12-second timer. So imagine I'm back here in the back lines, right? And I have no dash available. I'm stuck. Basically, the idea here is you can just keep cycling this out. And, I'm up here now. And then I spear, dash. I fell off. You get the point, though. Attack him a little bit if I hadn't fallen off. Attack a little bit, like 1, 2. Dash might not have been reset, but you probably could get your spear. You can even do something like that, right? And then let's see. Whoop! Oh, I missed it. But in reality, I could have hit that. Whoop. There we go. Ideally, you never run out of dash. Long story short, like that's the ideal scenario. Now I want to explain to you what the problem is, and I will show you what it looks like in game. The problem is, right now at least in the alpha, and like I said, there's a couple of different things. Some people have been putting Black Panther at the bottom of their tier lists as a result of this. They say his damage is not that good. They say he's a little bit too squishy. And I think the real issue behind that is because his dash is not resetting. That's the problem with him right now. His dash doesn't reset. And because his dash doesn't reset, it's not even just that his dash doesn't reset. The servers do not recognize that an actual hit took place. So like, for example, I'll throw his spear and you see how much space is in between the spear and the person. I'll throw another one. Bam. You see how much space? That's how it's supposed to work. In game, it does not work. Like I'll throw it and it doesn't hit the mark on people oftentimes. Like unless you like hit them like dead on, sometimes it doesn't work. On top of that, the spear won't mark them, but then other times when they are marked by the spear, right? Now look, I want you to show you something. This is the person. I'm gonna dash up here. My dash just reset. You see how forgiving that is? But in the game currently, that wouldn't, not only would that not count as a hit, sometimes I'll literally dash right into them and it does not count as a hit. So what happens is they don't take damage, I don't get shield, and my dash doesn't reset. So basically it's like somebody just, Spider-Man has an interesting ability where he has like a scorpion, get over here. It's like, and that's really good for like basically like catching people out and, getting them out of position. It's basically like I volunteered to be sucked into their team, did no damage getting in here, got no shield getting in here, and have no escape to get out. And as a result, it's rough. I've gotten some decent games with him. Like I've gotten some like, top frag type games, but even still, it's like I've missed my reset. Well, I didn't miss it, but the server doesn't register the reset so many times. So yeah, that's just, other than that, I really like him as a character. I'm going to be giving like a more specific guide on him, dedicated, as well as other characters going forward. But that's just what I wanted to say about that. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of gameplay to kind of show you what I'm talking about, how he can be really cool. But as I said, let's see it. I'm about to go in 3, 2, 1.
Is my raccoon called like a recon for like respawning?
Must you. That little like
Oh, I got hit.
Oh, great all, great all.
So as you can see, the skills are working as intended. Solid plays. Really fun character. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like when things don't work out as intended. So as you can see right here, my ultimate didn't hit anyone, and you would know because there's a mark that normally shows up on their body when they get hit. It still didn't? Okay. You saw that, right? As you can see, indicated by the white X around my crosshair, my skill, i.e. my spear, did in fact hit. So I dash. However, the dash didn't register on the server side, even though it gave me the feedback that it actually hit something. As a result, my dash didn't reset and I got no health. Here's another example of my skill not resetting, even though I got the hit right on Star-Lord. You can see right here, Star-Lord has a mark on him. I'm gonna dash. It hits, you see the white X on my crosshair, no reset. As you've seen from the clips I just showed, Black Panther is fun, but he's got some bugs that need working on, basically. To be honest, even if all of that stuff was good, it's hard to tell right now how strong he is, just because of the fact if he had more health, you know, in the sense that his dash actually reset and he got the health that was required from it, then perhaps, yeah, maybe the damage that people are concerned about wouldn't be as bad. Theoretically, you could use your spear, dash, and then kind of go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then as those dashes kind of accumulate, the damage does as well. So maybe it's not as bad as it appears, just because we haven't gotten to play him at his optimal potential, basically. The other thing is his ultimate. His ultimate is, it doesn't always hit. As you saw in the clip, I've had other issues with like terrain and things of that nature. Now, I'll be honest, his ult doesn't feel like it does that much damage, even when it does hit, to be honest. Partially just due to, like I said, healing and everything. I guess the idea is, well, since his ultimate applies a mark, you can just get a bunch of dashes and it gives you another opportunity to have a mark on them, and you can ult, dash through the marks, reset, then have 2 spears left and your E, which is the little spinning kick, and basically it gives you just a better opportunity to go in there. Maybe that's the idea behind it. Nevertheless, just a little bit difficult when the ult doesn't actually hit or apply marks, for that matter. So, not saying this always happens, but it happens enough times for it to be a nuisance. And so with a character like him, where he has to, you know, put himself in a very vulnerable situation to do damage, not the best. But like I said, this is alpha. I'm going to be streaming the game very frequently on Twitch as well as on this YouTube channel. So if you're interested, feel free to come through. If you'd like to see me play somebody else and you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be trying to put out some guides, like general guides for the characters as time progresses. So until then, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.